to have sex anytime, anywhere, and as long as you can do it. So that is one thing we are failing in that. And then also drugs. Our children are exposed to drugs,
yes,
and you have seen in matatus where they were caught taking alcohol, and you wonder where are they getting this alcohol from. These are not they are not even 18, and they're getting alcohol. So you wonder who is selling to these children the alcohol.
I would imagine, because I saw that story. Yes. It's someone who was old enough.
Yes.
Probably walked into this shop and bought it for them.
Yes.
All right, which means we have, as grown-ups, we are probably losing the moral high ground.
Exactly.
Over these young people. And when you talk about how exposed they are to all this content, I wanted to ask you this question: what do you think about sex education in schools?
Well, first I want to know that currently there's a very big debate ongoing about sex education, because we have people who want to redefine what sex education is. I agree. Our children need to be taught sex education, the proper sex education that some of us got when we were kids, where our grandmothers would sit us up and tell us, this is what you should do when a man tries to approach you. This is what will happen to you when you're adolescents. This is what will happen to you. You'll start, your bodies will change, and you'll even notice some, feelings and all that. We need that sex education.
But now the parent of today is a bit quiet and shy with that topic.
Yes, and they have left that to schools.
To schools, yes.
But now foreigners are using these schools to bring in content that will sexualize the kids. Right now we have a curriculum called Comprehensive Sex Education. And if you've heard, we have tried even to do petitions about it, because when this comprehensive sex education comes into our schools, do you know what will be taught? One, kids will be taught how to pleasure themselves, because they've been, and if you have noted, even in our media station, I want to mention the TV station, but some person came and said, if the man is not there and the girl wants, has these feelings, pleasure yourself and finish this business. So this is what will be taught in our schools. Number two, they will be taught to identify their gender, whether they are lesbians, whether they could be gay at a tender age. That is the content of comprehensive sex education. And others, the other thing that will be included in CSE, but it's also abortion, legal abortion, and the parental consent towards decisions like abortion. If a daughter comes to, for example, you have a daughter and she comes to you, tells you, Daddy, I'm going to an abortion clinic, and I'm pregnant. I'm going to an abortion clinic. You will not be in a place.
You cannot stop.
Yeah, you cannot, because your parental roles will have been eroded,
taken away from you.
Yes, by that comprehensive sex education, and this is what we are trying to oppose, because when we allow this, now they will start coming and saying about legal abortions. And if you have noted, there's already bills in Parliament. Right now, there is a reproductive health bill by Senator Sijeni. And in these bills, there's also still that aspect of kids doing whatever they want with their sexuality without parental consent. They can sue you if you try to interfere with their sexuality, because if it becomes law, then they can sue you. And also legal abortions will be included in that reproductive health bill. So they are using every other corner. You say curriculum, say laws, say TV programs. Everywhere, social media, you'll find all this information. Yes, and that's why our teenagers, we feel they are at risk. Our children that will bear tomorrow.
It is true. Yes. This generation is more at risk than I look at a young person nowadays, and I'm like, you have no idea what day and age you've been born in, because right now you have more demons to fight than the ones who were born before you. But anyway, you're probably as surprised and more just astonished by the facts that Ann is giving us this evening. We are on the evening conversation on Flighty ITD, and Ann Kioko is the president at African Organization for families. And we are talking about matters abortion. If you have any question or comment about this topic, you are welcome to do so at 22316. That is our SMS line. Or you can WhatsApp us on 0786 Remember, this nation belongs to us. Before we say, watu walifanya walifanya, you and I were quiet. And we're probably, when we go back to this conversation with Anne, we're going to look into some of the ways that what do we need to do? You, as the person who is on the ground, you may not be in the Senate or in Parliament. What are the things that we need to do, you and me, to safeguard our heritage and our culture and just our pride and honor and the fear of God in our generation or in the country that we are in? Because at the end of the day, we shouldn't point fingers and say, Niwale walifanya. What did we do?
Exactly.
Yes, we'll go back into that one. But in the meantime, we got music coming. Ever After by Aaron Schust.
I hate to be the one to break the news, to let you down, but I can't lie to you. There's things about the world I wish weren't true. I guess by now you must have had a clue. It seems you're growing up fast. I tried my best to push back. Would you believe me if I told you there's no such thing as Peter Pan? No such place as Never Never Land. I wish we all could have those tiny magic wings. But we live in a world of wars. It's not like it was before. We will find a happy ever after here. There's no such thing. I've dreaded this talk for so long. I knew someday you'd wonder what went wrong. We get to be the story of it all, for the glory of it all. So we move along. This is not where it ends, it's just where it begins. Would you believe me if I told you there's no such thing as Peter Pan? No such place as Never Never Land. Wish we all could have those tiny magic wings. We live in a world of wars. It's not like it was before. We will find a happy ever after here. It's not where we belong. And if it's feeling wrong, oh, you must stay strong. Cause it was here that I first saw your face. Every night I pray that you'd believe the same. There's no such thing as Peter Pan. No such place as Never Never Land. Wish we all could have those tiny magic wings. But we live in a world of wars. It's not like it was before. We will find a happy ever after here. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. I hate to be the one to break the news, to let you down, but I can't lie to you.
We are the station where the music does the talking, Family Radio 316. My name is Alvan Gatito, and I'll not waste any time. I'm going to go straight back into our topic where we have in studio Ann Kioko, the president at African Organization for Families, and we're talking matters abortion. She's just given us some very alarming facts about some of the things that are being introduced by foreign bodies into our country and how helpless we were just talking when we got off to music about how helpless that struggle of fighting some of these things being introduced to our schools was or has been for the organization. And I have a call right now. Let me just pick this call. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, sir. Family Radio
Yeah.
316. Niambi.
Hello?
Yes, sir. I can hear you very well.
You're saying to Moses.
Moses, where are you calling
Yeah.
from, sir?
I'm calling from Kisumu.
Kisumu.
Yeah.
Give us your contribution, Moses.
Yeah, I'm also a youth leader.
Yes.
And there was idea about handling the topic of adoption.
Uh-huh.
And this, we are arguing about the law and grace.
The law and grace.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The law says that man should not kill.
Yes.
But they are not supposed to take the life of the one.
Mm-hmm.
From their professional ways, saying that if the life of a mother is in danger,
Mm-hmm.
how do we deal with this?
Okay.
Yeah, but I told them that if God has said that man should not take the a life of a fellow human being,
Uh-huh.
then it should remain just that way. Our God is a God who was, who is, and who will be.
You got that right. Yes, sir.
Who was, who is, and who is to come.
Mm-hmm.
He's a God who does not change. He could have said that man should not take the life of a fellow human being.
Yes.
Then it remains that is final.
It should remain as is. Yes.
It should remain as it is.
Yes.
No matter what takes, no matter what comes, somebody conceives before he finishes the education.
Mm-hmm.
A mother does what, somebody rapes the other person. God is aware of everything that happens on that topic.
Yes, you got that right. Yes.
Yeah, so the other one was saying that, and if now, if I abort, but God will forgive me.
Well,
that,
there is the grace of God, but we shouldn't abuse it.
Hello?
We should not abuse it.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, sir. Hello?
Hello, are you right?
I can hear you very well. Can you hear me?
Yeah, and they are saying that if you abort, then there is time for forgiveness, because there is grace still. Just as the Bible says. They are saying that, why do we now, as Paul even says, that then if there is grace there, do we sin because there is grace? Paul says no, we can't sin because there is grace. So if God says that man should not kill, it remains as it is.
Yes, yes, indeed. Thank you very much there, Moses. Thank you. Moses is actually looking into the subject of keeping scripture as true as is. All right. This country, it's like we're walking away every day from being really under God. All right. Because being under God, if you ask me, is obeying and living according to scripture. All right. We have instructions. We're not like those people who do not have instructions. We have instructions. And if we are a country under God, these are the things we should live by. I'll go back to our question. And I was asking, what is it that you and me, all right, as the person who's probably doesn't have access into those high offices, which you talked about having fights with and being munafukuzwa mkiambua nyamaza wachana nao watu wa kanisa. What are the things that you and me can do, all right, when it comes to these issues today, especially in affecting policy?
Yes, well, everybody can play a role in ending abortion. And I believe that everybody, even in village, everybody, even in urban areas, they can do something. Like I was telling you, yes, us here, who we can influence laws and policies. We have tried even meeting policymakers on CSE. We have met even Honorable Matiangi, severally actually, but one way or another, he will shove us away. Those guys are church guys. They should they should get a bit liberal.
And I have a question when you say that. When does the common mwananchi, for lack of better words, get to influence policies that govern them?
Well, I think we have. It's only through votes.
Because it just sounds like it's being done. Because I'm listening to this process right now, and it's like a small group of people. Already, I can listen. Just listening from your voice, it sounds like it's an overwhelmed few, all right, who are probably just being told Nini Tokeni. What can we do to influence the masses towards, all right, because these are things that are going to find us in our classrooms. These are the children who now will come home with these things. And then you thought it didn't affect you. It did.
Yes, first, there's a petition that we have online. We're asking people to sign against comprehensive sex education.
That is a right one. Where is that petition?
It's online. It reads Stop CSE Campaigns in Kenya.
Stop
CSE.
CSE
Campaigns in Kenya.
Campaigns in Kenya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is online. People can go sign. Every signature that whenever you sign, whenever you put on your name, whenever you put on the country you're coming from, it goes directly. We have linked it with Deputy President's email address.
Okay.
So a petition that is opposing comprehensive sex education goes directly to the Deputy President, and he reads from every other person.
Okay.
Besides that, we have.
So I see this is a worldwide. It's actually worldwide, but you can pick your country.
Yes, there's a Kenyan one. We have done Kenya, we have done Ghana, we have done Malawi, we've done South Africa.
Yes.
Because you see, it is the foreigners bringing it to everybody, and Kenya is part of it. And it's unfortunate we are falling short because we have given even case studies where it has been happening in the United States. We have even brought speakers here in Kenya who have said, you know what, today I homeschool my child. I cannot allow them to go to school. To be taught about gender when they are choosing gender when they are 5 or 7, I can't do that. To be taught about abortion issues, to be taught about how to abort when they are kids, I can't do that.
Let me pick a call here.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Tell us your name and give us your contributions and where you're calling us from.
My name is Dr. Karanja. I'm calling from Thika. I'm a pharmacist.
Yes.
I enjoy your debate.
Asante, karibu sana.
And I really like the debate because it's come at the right time.
Yes.
I've been in practice for the last 33 years.
33 years, okay.
So I have seen what you're debating about. It really concerned me because you can see society being wrecked from outside. You feel it every day. There is very little you can do as an individual. But I am happy that collectively now we have come to tackle it. In 1926,
yes,
in this country, religion, both Catholic and Anglican, proposed to the communities that they are not going to educate girls who have been circumcised. But then political climate decided our culture will not be brought down, and they decided to start independent schools. The then governor was approached and he said, schools is a church function in this protectorate. And the church has decided if you're going to educate your girls who are circumcised, we are not going to give you teachers. And they started with the Gori Teachers College.
Wow, okay.
Now, cultures are being broken down in the last 20 years. I have information I cannot share with you. The debate about trying to be circumcised, communities must be preceded with much more information available, but not allowed to be disclosed, so that our girl child is not destroyed
Yes.
as we want.